Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fenya and I'm your personal esthetician. In today's video, I want to do a continuation of part 1 video of the Ideal Recovery and Brighten Lift Eye Cream. Now, if you haven't seen part 1, please go ahead and watch the first video. In that video, I discussed the ingredients and the 2 different products. And in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the consistency. And I had my Instagram followers ask me some questions about the eye creams and the difference between the eye creams, and I will be answering them on this video. So before we get started, you guys know the drill, like and subscribe, and let's get to it. So before I go through the application of the products, I wanted to go over the questions that I had my followers on Instagram asking me about these 2 eye creams. So let's go through that. That way I can answer those questions first, and then I will show you guys the product itself. So the next question is it safe for sensitive eyes? If you have sensitive eyes, I would say maybe do a little test before, or keep the product at this is called the orbital bone. Right around here, okay? When you feel the bone, not where it's hollow. Don't go too close because products tend to, now this is all products tend to travel. So if you put the eye cream right here, that's gonna go in your eye. So you really wanna stay at the orbital bone, so if it does travel a little bit, it doesn't go into your eye. So if you have sensitive skin, I would say maybe try it right around here and don't pass too close to your eyes, and see how your skin responds to it. And if you are sensitive, and if you, let's say you get watery quickly, or you've tried a lot of eye creams, I would say maybe just try the Ideal Recovery. That would be a better option than the Brighten Lift. But again, try at the lower bone part and then see how you do. I've used so many eye creams for months and none of them have made any difference in my skin. So I feel like sometimes people expect so much from eye creams. Eye creams are just a topical cream. It's not going to do this magical miracle thing. So if you, let's say you're not sleeping enough, or if you have, if it runs in your family, or you're intaking so much salt, or, your lifestyle is not what it's supposed to, how you should be, I think there's not much an eye cream can do. You have to really expect an eye cream is just, think of an eye cream as a moisturizer. It's not going to do this miracle thing, but it can help a little bit. Because again, if you're taking medication, or if you're doing certain things that you're not supposed to be doing, drinking a ton of coffee, that's not, it's almost like fighting within, right? You're putting something a little bit on your eyes, but you're intaking so much of all of the other things that you're not supposed to be taking or doing, and you're expecting the eye cream to do this magical thing. So bring the expectation down, guys. It's an eye cream. It's not a magic pill. It could only do so much. I have horrible dark circles under my eyes, and I do mean horrible. So if you really have dark circles, I think, first of all, check within your family to see if it's hereditary. If it is, there's only so much you can do. If you really, really have dark circles, I would maybe, if it really bothers you, I would maybe consider fillers, because dark circles are not just the color dark circle. Dark circles could also be hollowness in the skin, right? So if you have, some people have, hollowness right around here, and that makes you, or gives you the illusion of the, dark circle, but it could just be hollowness. So you can maybe correct that with fillers. So, and I'm not recommending that because some people just don't want that, but I'm just saying that that's the next option, because an eye cream can only do so much, guys. Which is better for preventing fine lines and wrinkles? So I would say at this point, because they both have the benefits in there, but I would say look at your age and say, okay, if I'm 25, I would say go towards the Ideal Recovery, because you're still young, and the Ideal Recovery has the more prevention than corrective. So if you are, let's say, 30 and you want more prevention and corrective, I would say go with a Brighten Lift. Proper way to apply your eye cream, is it tapping or is it rubbing? So I personally am a huge stickler when it comes to pulling the eye, under eye area, or even the lids, because you can cause more damage than good. So, and you will never, ever, ever catch me pulling my eyes. I won't even dare to demonstrate because it's not worth it to me. You guys know what pulling and tugging is, so I will never pull this area. So I will show you guys how to apply the eye creams when I apply the eye creams. So the next question is, are eye creams a gimmick? Do you need eye creams? I personally think everybody should use an eye cream. It's almost like saying, do you need a face cream? Face creams comes with other benefits, like, let's say, hypothetically, vitamin E's or acne products or depuffing or all those things. So it's just another way of treating this area at the same time moisturizing. So I think it's definitely important and you should use it because this area is actually used a lot. You tend to smile, you tend to express yourself and use this muscle to express yourself. So if it's dry, it will crack easy and just cause more wrinkles. So I think it's important. Definitely invest in a good eye cream, but it doesn't need to be ridiculously expensive. Which will tighten the skin under the eyes. All right, so this is why I say you guys have to use an eye cream or start in your 20s because you will age gracefully in your 30s, 40s, and so on. So a lot of times people will start an eye cream or do their skincare routine when they start seeing the damage, and that's too late. It's harder to correct something versus preventing it. So start, if you're watching this video and if you're in your 20s, start now because you will age really nicely. Now, if you are freaking out and your damage has happened, it's hard to fix it. There are options like lasers and chemical peels and things like that, but you have to also remember this area is 10 times thinner than this area and the rest of your face because it's such a thin tissue there. And second reason is that it's so close to your eye area. So it's so hard to treat or do chemical peels or do laser treatments in this area because it's very close to your eyes. So it's hard to reverse it. Unfortunately, there is no product out there that will really tighten that area. You can use retinols, but to be honest with you, it will give you that tightening benefit or effect. But in reality, you're just drying that area because that's what retinols do, is exfoliate, slough off dead skin, and it will dry that area. I would say go towards the Brighten Lift. That will help with the, tightening a little bit, but there's not a lot you can do, unfortunately. How long does it take for you to see results? I kind of feel like people expect this miracle to happen with eye creams. Eye cream is an eye cream, just like a face cream is a face cream. So what I would say is, when I use an eye cream, back when I was 19, I started using eye creams in my whole skincare routine. Now I see the results because I feel like I've aged gracefully. I'm in my 30s and I've aged gracefully. So sometimes you may not see the results a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years. You may see it down the line when you're looking back at people your age and you're thinking, wow, I'm not doing pretty bad, So sometimes just expect an eye cream just to be an eye cream, okay? Don't expect it to completely change because if you're expecting an eye cream to get rid of your dark circles, it won't. You really have to change within your diet and you have to make sure that it doesn't run in your family because if it does, no matter what we do, we can't change that. So I hope I'm not being too harsh, but I'm just trying to be realistic and just have you guys understand that eye creams will not do this drastic thing. It can soften it, it can brighten it a little bit, but if your diet and your lifestyle isn't what it's supposed to be, then, we could only do so much, right? All right, guys, so I'm going to use the eye creams. I'm going to apply them onto my skin, show you guys the consistency, and go from there. I'm going to get myself pretty close to the camera so you guys can see, and I will do the Brighten Lift on my left eye, and I will do the Ideal Recovery on my right eye, so you guys will see the difference. All right, guys, so let's do the Brighten Lift. First, I like to use half a pump, like about this much. You don't need a lot. And actually this much would you can use for both eyes, but in this case, I'm just going to do one eye. So I think this is a little bit too much for one eye. But what I would do is I would technically rub it together and just apply. But again, I'm just going to do one eye. So let's get up close and personal. Don't get scared, guys. So I'm just going to go right. I kind of tap. Okay, just so I can spread the product. So if it's dry here, I'm not gonna glide hard and then pull. So I make sure I tap first to get the product evenly. And then I have makeup up here. So, but you can just kind of, apply it up there. And then once you tap, then I just go inward, right? Because if you pull this way, you can tug and cause wrinkles. So I pull inward, tap again, pull inward. Ta-da! All right, guys, so let's do the other eye, and we're going to do the ideal recovery. We're going to, let's open this up. I would hate to use the same finger, but let me wipe it down really quick. Okay, so I'm going to use, and this is again more liquidy, more light base. So I'm going to put about this much, and this would be great for maybe, I would put a little bit more for both eyes, but for one eye, I would say maybe this much. And I'm just gonna transfer it to this finger so I can apply it with this hand. And again, this is very liquidy. And we're just going to tap. We're getting close. Tap, and then inward. Pick up some more product, just glide inward. And if you decide, sometimes you'll catch me going outward, but I'm so gentle. Like you will not see my skin moving. I'm super gentle. And if I feel like I'm tugging, I will tap. I will start tapping. So if you see me doing this and then feel like, oh, I'm tugging, I'm just going to tap the rest of the way. I swear, you guys, you will never catch me pulling. Like, I'm so careful with that area. I see my mom sometimes, she'll rub really hard and I cringe and I'm just like, ooh, what are you doing, woman? Don't touch that area. So I'm very, very careful with that area. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on this video. Please like and subscribe. And also comment, because I feel like I need to get input from you guys. Let me know if I'm doing a good job. Let me know if you guys like the video, if I'm helping. So yeah, comment and let me know. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Bye.